Which direction?
You went east behind the store.
Number. Coming into the area.
10-4, 55 minutes. I got behind the store and I don't see him.
10-4. Do you think he went into the field over by the old Grovers here?
10-4, I hear him back behind the store.
10-4. I got him here. He's coming out to the frontage road. Stop now! Stop!
Okay, I'm stopped.
Why are you running from the officer?
I didn't hear you say stop.
He
I
didn't
thought you were
say
somebody
stop.
else coming over to look in the dumpster.
Okay.
I
Off
would
the,
stop
off
for
the
you.
bike.
Yeah,
Turn
I was
around,
running
put
from
your
you.
hands behind your back for now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, 100% sure.
You're probably. What was the crime I was committing?
I do, I'm detaining him.
What was the crime I committed? Can you tell me what crime I was committing?
Was I there?
I think you.
Was I there?
I think you have to tell me what crime I was committing or suspicion of crime if you're
Okay.
going to detain me.
Well, we're going to let this other officer. When
Yeah.
an officer says that he has somebody running from him on a bicycle
Yeah.
after he was trying to make contact with you,
I didn't hear
You're
anybody say anything.
you're going to get detained for the time being.
All right. Well, that sounds like.
You have any weapons on you?
Suspicion. Nope. I have a knife in my right pocket. It's a utility knife.
A utility knife?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name, bud?
Don Chenard.
Don Chouinard?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Holy moly. That's unreal.
What are you doing back behind the thrift store?
I was just looking at stuff.
No, it's trespassing, right?
I didn't know that. It didn't say no trespassing.
Well, it's all gated off.
Well,
Yeah,
sure. Well, it doesn't mean that you can't trespass back there. I mean, it doesn't mean you can't go back there and be trespassing. It just means that, you know, for whatever reason, they haven't gated off. I don't think that, you know, I mean, people drop stuff off there all night.
10-foot. Oh, you didn't
Donations
stop
and
for
stuff.
me.
Huh?
You didn't stop for me.
How come I didn't stop for you? You didn't say anything.
I said stop, police department.
I didn't hear anything. I got on my bike and I thought you were somebody else going back there to look.
With the spotlight.
I have no idea who goes back there to look. I didn't know it was a cop until you
I said,
pulled
hey,
me over here.
I said, hey, come here, and then you turned the building. I said, stop, police department.
I didn't hear any of that.
Okay.
I was there. I look up at you, and I was like, all right, somebody else coming in here to look. So then I bed back down, put the stuff in the books in the thing and whatever, and then I got on my bike and took off. And that was it. I just figured you were somebody else coming to look at stuff.
Do you have a bag or anything else with him?
I didn't see you.
So I mean, it's a lot different than if you just said something right away, then I would know it was a cop. I just thought it was somebody else coming to look. That's all.
I said, hey, come here.
When did you say that?
You were
On my bike? I was standing like 30 feet from my bike until you got to me. There was plenty of time to tell me to stop before that. You know what I mean? I just thought you were somebody else coming to look at the dumpster. So, that's it.
All right, well, it's trespassing for being back there.
All right. And you have them on file at the county?
Hmm?
You have them on file as a business that you watch for them?
No, I'm a police officer.
I know.
I saw a light behind the building. It's at midnight.
Okay.
Checking out.
Yeah. I'm just saying that Federal 218 says that police cannot initiate a trespass.
Okay, how about this?
Okay.
We've had plenty of business with them,
Yeah.
and they've told us dozens of times they want nobody back there.
Perfect. And if you have
There
that
you
in
go.
writing, then you're fine.
Yeah, and it's all
fine,
documented.
absolutely. I
You
have no
good with
problem with
that? All right.
I have no problem with that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm unaware of that. And if they have it on the file at the county, then that's perfectly fine. I'm just saying you can't initiate a trespass.
No. Don't you start putting.
I'm disputing
that-
my
this
person's
isn't
rights.
This isn't federal rights here. This is state law.
Okay.
That we're
and
talking
state
about.
law is that you can initiate a trespass?
Yeah, if they say that they don't want people back there, we can enforce that.
Yes.
All right?
And there has to be filed with the courthouse or with the
Doesn't have to be
police
filed
department.
with the courthouse.
Okay, then it
It's
doesn't.
documented.
I'm
though.
unaware. I'm learning as I go.
All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Good. You're trespassing.
Okay.
So don't do that.
I will not.
Where are you living?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Are you staying back here?
No, not anymore. I was for a little while in that
No,
book
about a
dumpster,
year.
but
About a year ago,
yeah.
I spoke with you in the same deal.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I
told
lived
you
in that
then-
book dumpster for a while, but then it was winter, so it was a little
Right.
colder.
Yeah. What'd you do last winter?
What do you mean?
Like, where were you staying?
Nowhere. I got evicted
do
August
you want?
23rd, and then I filed an appeal, and won
Huh?
the appeal
Got
just
a
last
notice.
week. So,
Trespassing.
I'm working on that.
Trespassing from full gun.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
alrighty.
You're trespassed from the thrift store.
Okay.
So you can't go back there, and if you go back there, you're in jail.
Okay. Do you have documentation for that for me?
I'll get you a piece of
Thank you.
paper saying that you're okay.
All right. And what's your name and badge number?
Officer Wolfie 6237.
All right. What's yours?
Officer Vickmark, 6245.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You gonna remember that?
I'll remember it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Big
We'll
one.
get you your
All right.
trespass.
Yep. You guys have your video, audio
Of course it
recording
is.
going? Good. Yeah. All right. I know that was a new thing that started like a year ago, right?
Oh, we love it.
I bet you do. I bet you do. It's kind of in the way, but it's good for.
It really diminishes anybody's opportunity to file a false police report against us.
Yeah. Exactly. That helps.
Mm-hmm. You said you're homeless, Don?
Yep.
Okay. Any way that you can grab a hold of it easily?
Yep. Donald, D-O-N-A-L-D. Paul, P-A-U-L. Last name is C-H-O-U-N-A-R-D. Nope.
Don, did you have a backpack with you?
Nope.
It's claiming no.
I had,
Perfect, thank you.
earlier I did. I put it over in a dumpster over here. I was going to grab it. It's a blue one. But I didn't have it just now. That was a long time ago. That was this afternoon.
So is it yours?
Yep. If there's a, I heard him say something about abandoned property, and I'm like, well, I have a backpack over there, in that dumpster over there, that's kind of in the area where I'm sleeping.
So you are sleeping back here?
Sleeping right over here by Pro Systems.
And you conveniently biked past that same dumpster?
I was going downtown, and it was a heavy dump. It's a heavy bag.
So there's a possibility you were also committing theft.
There's a probable cause and reasonable articulated suspicion are a big difference.
Stay in the front of my car.
Yeah. I think that there's no reasonable articulated suspicion that I was committing theft. Can you name any reasonable articulated suspicion that I was committing theft?
You're throwing out big words there, buddy.
I know, and you should probably know them.
Reasonable articulable
I guess. Is what
reasonable articulable suspicion is like a hunch.
Yeah.
Okay? My
Sure.
hunch is you're back behind an area where you're not supposed to be. You have a backpack full of goods that you claim that you just put there earlier.
Sure.
Deputies are telling us that there's tire tracks going by that exact same dumpster
It would be.
that
That's
you were just
right.
biking by.
Sure.
My reasonable, articulable suspicion, I just told you that you were back behind there, probably taking stuff.
Is anybody missing any of the stuff in my backpack? That would be the reasonable articulated suspicion, wouldn't it? That would be the reason.
That would be Boys and Girls Club.
Sure, and they said they're missing whatever's in my backpack?
We can talk to them later.
Okay.
The problem is that you can't just go take stuff from people's stuff.
Unless
Can you
it's
go
a
in?
dumpster.
Can you go in? No, it isn't. It's on their property. Can you go into
Okay,
that
yeah.
building and take whatever just because nobody's there?
No, that door's locked.
And then are you going to argue with me if you go into that and say that who's saying that I committed a
Absolutely
crime?
would not argue with that at all.
All right, the same thing applies with private property. You
What
can't
about
go on
that?
private property and take anything, regardless if it's in a dumpster or not.
This is
Sure.
also the third time we've talked to you being back behind Boys and Girls Thrift Store.
Yeah, twice. I'm going to go with twice because I know the other
Well,
time I was over here. And,
This is still more than the first time we've talked
Yep.
to you about doing it. It's
Sure.
not changing.
yeah.
So you're trespassed from Boys and Girls Thrift Store.
All right.
If you go back there, you're going to go to jail.
I hear you.
Okay. This is your copy.
All right. I think I'm going to go grab my backpack now.
What backpack?
Backpack we just talked about, the one I have over here that was where I'm sleeping.
What happens if it's not there anymore, Don?
What?
What happens if it's not there anymore, Don?
Well, then I'm going to run that file and play with the police department.
Well, what happens if it's this backpack right here that the deputy decided to bring for us?
Yeah, Don, I lost the backpack.
Oh, he heard you over the radio.
Yeah.
He heard you over the radio. Well, don't go in there yet, Don. We got
I
to make
won't.
sure that there's nothing in there that's stolen.
Well, I don't give you permission to search it.
You abandoned it.
No, abandoned property is a specific. I mean, if you think it's
Don,
abandoned,
Don,
that's
Don.
different. Hey, if
Give
you
it
guys.
up. You don't know anything.
No, I don't.
Step
I'm
away.
learning as I go, so go ahead and do
Step
your
away.
thing. I
No,
just don't
there
give you
you go.
permission to do it.
He said he didn't have a
I just
backpack.
say I don't
You
give you
didn't
permission
say he had
to
a
do it.
backpack. But then he overheard you over the radio, and then all of a sudden he had a backpack, and he knew exactly where it was.
Because I put it there. And I put it there, and that's where I'm staying.
You're not staying in a dumpster,
Why not?
because it's on private property. You can't
That's
be
pro
on there.
systems.
It's on private property. You can't be there.
So, all right. I'll go back. I just want you to know that I said you cannot go through it.
Gotcha.
I didn't give you permission.
Well, the right to your privacy of it went away when it was left in a dumpster.
Not if I claimed it. Then it's not abandoned.
It's not on your property to claim. We don't even know it's yours.
You asked me if it was mine.
No one knows.
Well, if I said it was, then it'd be mine. But let's keep those cameras going.
Don, name a homeless guy that carries an old TV around with
Don
him.
Chenard. There you go.
Ah,
Yep.
fast one. That phone work?
It's mine.
Oh, it's yours.
One of them was lighting up.
Don, what are you reading the future English for results? Yeah?
Yep. I don't know. I haven't really gotten to that book yet. I've got Marcus Aurelius' Meditations I'm working through at the moment.
Who'd you get it from?
That's for forever. It's just a book that I've had.
Who'd
Just
you,
happened to find it.
you just happened to find it?
Yep.
Okay. So it wasn't yours, is what you're saying.
I'm saying that it was public domain on public property, and I took it out of a dumpster. Not this one, though.
Oh,
I took it out of a different dumpster, so. And, I guess I understand that you can go through dumpsters because of the 1988 Greenwood versus State of California, where it said that anything in a dumpster is public domain. Officers have a right to go through dumpsters, and so do citizens.
well, the answer is no to that. If you want to look through trash cans that are on the side of the road,
Yep.
that's a different story, because that's on a public domain, if you want to call it that. However, that would be the same thing as abandoned property.
Sure.
However, if you're throwing stuff in a private dumpster or going through a private dumpster on private property, that's not good for you. That's
Right.
illegal.
I don't know what the definition of private versus public is.
Do you see all of this?
Well, yeah.
That's not yours. What we're on right now is not yours. That road out there, that
Right.
sidewalk, that's yours.
Yep, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep, that makes sense.
All right. Everything else is not yours.
Gotcha. So it has to be on a sidewalk to go through it.
We're on the road.
Or on a road, or... Gotcha.
Sidewalk, I wouldn't even press my luck with that on a sidewalk because that could be still considered curtilage.
Yeah, curtilage, I think, is the front porch.
No, it's
I
more
could
than
be
just
wrong.
that.
I'm no expert. I'm appreciating the information.
Yep. I mean, really, if you want to look through trash cans, it's going to be trash cans that are literally on the roadway because that's what we can do.
Gotcha. So if it's on a restaurant or a business,
Private property.
you can't look through it
Nope.
during the day or at night or anything?
Nope. Private property.
Gotcha.
Without their permission.
All right. And then it's trespassing, you're saying? Or is that theft?
It could straight up be theft.
And it's just the value of the property you took?
Yep.
Gotcha. And if somebody throws it away and it becomes public domain, then how do you value the theft of that?
It's not thrown away.
In a dumpster?
Those items are donated.
Okay.
They still belong to people. They belong to the Boys and Girls Club, a business.
I think
It's
that's
just like
Greenwood
Walmart.
versus California, where they said that if you throw it away, it's
They didn't throw it away. They donated it. It's different.
The people donated it, or the Boys and Girls Club donated it?
What do you think? Why do you think it's back there? It's because it's being donated.
It's being donated. Okay. I got you.
Okay?
Sure. That makes sense.
The Boys and Girls Club are intending to throw it away. They put it in their dumpster. However, the dumpster's still on private property. Not on that road.
All right. All right. All right. Am I free to go?
I'm not here holding you. This is my partner
All right.
over here. You can
All
talk
right.
to him.
So this is your bag, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
Yes.
All right.
Infantry squad leader.
Good sweater.
You in the military?
Nice work. Yep.
For how long?
4 years.
4?
Yep.
This bike comes back to you.
That bike's mine. Yep.
You didn't
Take
grab
a
it.
picture of it if you want, I guess. But definitely mine.
Your pocket knife's underneath the seat on the ground there yet?
Underneath the seat of the bike.
Yeah, right where
Okay,
you
you
set
put
it
it
there.
over there?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You didn't grab it earlier.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that was the one that was in my pocket. 2 children right there.
How far back was he when you see him?
Is like right there at the
Also, he wasn't,
light.
like, behind the Boys and Girls Club.
No, Ethan is the one that saw him.
Yeah.
Ethan chased him out of there and I caught him coming this way. The first time I saw him was when he came underneath the light right there, so he must have just come around the back of the thing when I was coming into Grover's here. The Grover's lot.
Find a hiding spot for my bag now.
Just don't put it in a private dumpster.
Roger that. Said that, there it is.
You're lucky we're even letting you walk away with it.
I appreciate it. All right, nice to meet you all. Have a good night. Yep.
Stop recording.